Captain Frozen chat writes, so you haven't heard any of the songs from Sonic R? Question mark. They didn't quite write that, but I paraphrased. To answer the question, I've heard Supersonic Racing, gotta keep your feet right on the ground. That song, obviously, because I played it like as a meme once, a funny stream clip. Haha. I've heard some of the songs, but I've never really. I don't often take a listen to game soundtracks of games that I've never played. I'm not gonna say I haven't, because that's just straight up not true. If it's in Smash, I've heard it. I've listened to every single song. I've actually sat through the like 30 some hours, not all in one sitting, mind you, but I've sat through like the course of a week and like listened to the entire Smash Ultimate soundtrack, which I almost just like subconsciously booted. That's not what we're playing today. We're gonna play some more Xenoblade, so let's go ahead and start that. No, we're not. We gotta fucking put it in. I forgot Mario Kart is a game that I have physically. Diamond in the Sky, which is vastly superior to Supersonic Racing as a final race song. Where is my game case? I can't fucking see. It's dark in here. It's fucking dark. See, this is why I don't buy games physically. Is because oh, well, I don't know where the case is, but the game card was just sitting on my desk, so that'll work. All right, in the dock you go. Back on the headphones, back on they go. And then let us now resume the Zebedo of the Bebedo 3. So I'm on chapter 5. We started chapter 5 last stream. I don't know how much story we're actually going to do today, but I'm going to presume we're probably going to actually go to Erythia. Erythia? I don't even know how you fucking pronounce that area, but we're probably going to go there today. I didn't get a chance to stream this all week, which has sucked for me as a gamer. But what I will say is I've done a lot of side quests off stream. I think it was like right after the stream on whenever last I played this. I did a shit ton of side quests. Has it sucked though? Has what sucked? The side quests? This game's side quests are great. I want to say that this game's side quests also, it's time to be Senna Sidewinder. That's right. This game's side quests are honestly the best in the series. Like honestly, I've done a lot just to show you where I'm at. Let's see. Hang on. Where is my heroes? I did an ascension quest for Xeon.
You need my help. At your service.
Off stream, which I kind of wish I did on stream. If I ever replay this game, I think I would actually show all the side quests because they're actually, there's very little of like the please go get this like dry cleaning for me shit that was in Xenoblade 1. Like all the quests feel like they have like, even if it's just minor, they do feel like they have a lot better of a connection to the actual world here. So Xeon can now go up to level 20 whenever I equip his class, which I'll probably put on Lands actually. He's good as Ashura's class as well, but Lands is a meathead. He wants something a bit meatier. You did get an absolute gamer session of Kirby. Oh, I see what you're asking. Has it sucked though? Has it sucked not playing this game because I was able to play Kirby instead? No, I was. Wow, he has no fucking equipment. What's going on there? No, I've been busy with stuff that's kept me entertained. So for that, I'm not upset. No, I'm good. I'm actually pretty happy with what I've been playing this week. I don't know what I want to equip. Evasion by 12%. Attack is evaded, increase aggro towards user. Okay, sure. I don't know why Lance is just not absolutely equipped right now, but sure. Oh, okay. Block rate, sure. I do. This game, this game, if you've never seen this game before, one thing that I really, really like about it is, so you're constantly changing your classes, because you're like hitting max rank and stuff with them. So like you're constantly changing the way your party configuration works. Kind of similar to like swapping out different blades in Xenoblade 2. But the difference here, and the reason why it's in my opinion at least done really well,
Leave the healing to me.
is it actually remembers. Okay, so notice how I have a circlet of wisdom and a harvest necklace on Mio when she's in a healer class. Now let
I'm fine with attacking.
me give her his sword. Notice how all of her gems became unequipped, and she now has just an attack stone. As long as you like remember to outfit them the first time after you unlock the new slots, which I don't really use her as an attacker, so this isn't at all outfitted. But it actually remembers what like her loadout was as an attacker role. So you don't have to worry about changing class and then being like, oh shit, well now I have to equip all these arts that I like specifically set up to be good with an attacker. Because you will want to swap around a lot in this game, in my opinion. I think this game really lends itself well to changing up the party system a lot, because then when you master a class, you can get a permanent version of that art on your side palette here, which basically allows you to multi-class. You don't get like the stat buffs necessarily from the other classes, but having their arts sometimes can be really, really helpful. The problem is you do have to really pay attention to your to the ratios of your party. L plus ratio, get fucked, nerd. You don't want too many of your characters to be like the same class, because then you're gonna get fucking ganked. I don't. What is everyone's class at? A lot of people hit level 50 when I was off stream. That may be worth considering. You're gonna keep working on that. You should keep working on Jaguar. You'll get up to 20 there. Your max rank. The only person I have that's had the Ascension quest done was Xeon, and Xeon's class is just okay, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I think I need to use this. I have yet to really use Yumsmith that much. What? Maybe I'll also have them join my party to have some other people learn this. She is not. How is she not outfitted at all? Her default class is attacker. What the fuck? I don't have Sidewinder. We have to have Senna Sidewinder though.
You line him up, I'll knock him down.
I guess I'm not done with this class, so that's fine. Hell yeah, Sidewinder. We have to have Sidewinder. It's like literally ordained by like God or something, I think. Maybe.
Shield bash.
Hot cuisine. I've actually not really looked at his arts. What do you have? Wakabok inflicts break from the side. Boost damage dealt when attacking from the front. Field effect range medium for Blaze. 150% or more. And take 25% less within the field effect. Okay. And this is just an accuracy down debuff.
Hot cuisine.
Sure. We have a lot of attackers and no healers in the party right now. I want Noah to work on Full Metal Jaguar, though. I guess
Leave the healing to me.
we can try putting you in Eunie's class. I'm honestly surprised that I still don't have the main party, like, all at level 10 this far in the game with, like, each other's classes. I mean, you get so many in this game. I guess it's easy to hop around. I think it might be time for... See, I don't want to get rid of the Full Metal Jaguar, though. And I need Senna Sidewinder. Alright, fine, Noah. You're going to do
I can take care of support.
Eunie's job. I know that's 2 people in the same role, but that could also help in chain attacks. Get a TP boost. TP? Sorry, this is a little bit boring to start off with, but I just realized that I've been running a little suboptimal because I'm not paying attention. Agility is good for your class. Agility would be good for your class too, but you're more of an attacker. Auto attack damage by 108%. Ether defense. Sure, you know what? We'll give that a shot. He has nothing equipped for a healer. I really don't make him a healer that often. I don't know if he's good at it or not. I just haven't really fucked around with Noah that much. Just usually keep him as a attacker. Sometimes I tank him, but sure. Oh, never mind. Sure. His name is Shitlord, and he has 1 brain cell. That's absolutely right. Oh, that's really good. I remember. I had that equipped to someone. Basically, every time the healers revive in this game, that equipment basically will recharge all of their arts. It's 95%, but that might as well be a full recharge, because you're probably going to have already, like, accumulated the 5% recharge by the time you get the heal anyways. And if not, you know, it's not going to take much time to get that. You know what? While moving, that could be good while you're like going to pick up the bodies. This game has a thing where only the healers are able to revive, but healers can revive an infinite amount of times, so long as they have the ability to get over there. Healing isn't instant, though. Like, it was instant in Xenoblade 1 and 2. You just walk up to your allies and then hit A, and then they're revived as long as you have chain attack. Party gauge, rather. It's not quite the case with this one. You have to, like, hold the button down, but if you have 2 people reviving the same person, they'll get revived sooner. Win race kinda fits Splatoon. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll play some win race while I'm playing Splatoon. You could get slapped off a building trying to heal someone. Yeah, actually. I haven't ran into that much knockback in this, to be fair. Like, blowdown and knockback still exist in this game. But I don't think it's nearly as frequent as it was in Xeno 2. There was a lot of enemies that would just blow you down, but I'm also not done with the game. So, let's see. I do want to do some story, but also, let me look at my quests first and see what I can do. I have Rules of the Hunt and Warrior's Pride. Warrior's Pride is an old quest. I need to do that one, I think. And I think that's over at Colony 11. Isn't it? No. Okay, never mind. Where is this thing? Also, this game has menu music. Burning cure. Oh, right. I don't have the things for that. Which is different. Previous Xenoblades did not have that. Where the fuck? All right, I'm having a brain fart. There's people right here. Maybe I should just do this quest. Excuse me. We're trying to find the person who dropped this sheet music.
Oh, that's Granddad.
Granddad!
I can't believe he's been dropping things in the middle of the street again. He can't keep doing this.
Would you mind introducing us to him? We'd actually quite like to meet him.
Yeah, well, okay, you can help me find him.
No, Granddad!
He's probably standing on a bridge somewhere wearing himself sick.
Flintstones? Thank you.
He's really hard to talk to.
Nani? Alright. What is a quest over here? Oh. Now that's not fair. You can't just name an old person Boomer. That's not fair! Excuse me. I'm old! Okay, Boomer! There you are. Oh, you. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Granddad!
You dropped your sheet music again.
Just go off the edge with the original Granddad.
You can't just say you can't write good music and throw everything away.
Wait, you wrote this piece? We wanted to know how the rest of it went, so we came looking for you. It's such a lovely melody. I'd love to be able to play it all the way through. Floob.
Okay, bye-bye.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Did he hear me?
I think he wants you to go with him.
Always nice to have more friends.
Oh, he's cute and sweet, though.
I hope everyone's getting along.
No, we're not. Where's your granddad? Oh my god. There's a playlist of 103 total granddad rips by Siva Gunner. Siva. How do you pronounce it? Siva Gunner? Silva Gunner? I don't know. The only thing I know is that, Boomer needs to walk fucking faster. Come on, Boomer.
I'll take point. Do exactly as I say.
Yes, Eunie's the boss.
Yes, Eunie's the bus. Where are we going, Boomer? I'm afraid that our precious son could be one of the prisoners chosen in the next eclipse. It's like your age, it's his name on his tombstone. The way you're talking, have some faith. I guess minor spoilers. This is kind of a late-ish game area. I'm like 60 hours in. And again, this is chapter 5 out of, I think, 6? I think there's a chapter 7 that's a post-game, but as far as I'm aware, this is not quite the end of the game. Because this is also still the beginning of chapter 5. But, I guess keep that in mind. I don't want to spoil anyone who doesn't want that, but, you know. Just be careful. There's an athletic version of Granddad. Yo, slap me with that. I need the athletic version of the Boomer theme. The Witch Doctor. I remember that one. I remember when I first discovered Siva Gunner or Silva Gunner. Siva Gunner. Siva! Where is this fecker going? Please don't jump over the railing, my guy. Where's Senna? I need Senna Sidewinder. Nope, we're gonna be lands. Fuck you. You guys are playing very quietly. I think the song actually goes like this, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, no, this isn't right. No. This is the song that they were gonna play. Such pretty music.
Now you're getting groovy.
That is not... Why are you dancing like that? Riku died.
I'm old. I think Granddad enjoyed himself.
We'd had fun playing together, too. Pretty different from your off-sing tunes, innit? Feels a lot more, jaunty. It's true. The simple act of listening makes you feel connected to everyone around you. How bizarre.
But I would like to listen again.
I would like to write something like that one day, too. You will, I'm sure of it. That was a quest. I worked hard for this quest. Yo, City. Yes, this place's name, by the way, is City. This is the coolest named town of all of them. Okay. So for the castle quest, I need to come here, which is more main story.
Timna's place should be around here.
Oh, there's another side quest over here.
300 ether cylinders.
300. You'll have 7 in no time. Fortune clovers. Okay. And we'll talk about that later. There's also... Oh, those are the statues. I was like, why are there a bunch of points for me to interact with over there? Miss Timna, we've come on an errand from Salmon. Bucket of salmon. Oh, really? And what might he need? Well, he's found himself quite urgently needing a large quantity of fuel, so... I don't need the preambles, Duck. This is Salmon we're talking about. I'm sure he's got a whole lot of guff to sell me. Well, I wouldn't quite... It's quite all right. What's he after? Tell me plainly. 300 ether cylinders. Planning something big again, isn't he? Not to worry, I'll have them prepared. Or, well, I'd love to do that for you, but lately the conservative lot have been buzzing around. Such a pain. The truth is, we haven't been able to secure a surplus for ourselves either. The what now? The people who don't welcome more, perhaps. It seems you know enough to recognize not all of this great city's people think the same way. Some are happy to remain spectators in the conflict making place outside our door, not fight Mobius, maintain the status quo. Mobius. They want nothing more than to seal the city's hatches, build up our defenses. Lots of conservative people like that here. But do pardon an old woman for that tangent. We were talking about ether cylinders. This voice is unfitting. Their lot have been stockpiling more than they need, all just to cock a snook at us. Cock? Don't say that, no. You should get what you need from them. Huh? didn't you just say you didn't like each other? Well, that doesn't mean there aren't any sensible people on that side, too. I see. So even your separate factions are comprised of varying types, then. Well, maybe we should pay a visit to one of these sensible people, then. Please do. Speak with Miori. She's the person in charge of the material storage warehouse. If you tell her that the Napon's needs are many, the conservation should go smoothly. The Napon's needs are many?
Die.
The material storage warehouse is outside the city. Mind how you go. That was Manana that said that, by the way. Understood. Thanks for your help.
Timna.
Alright, so where am I going? Around Colony. No, that's Colony Lambda. I ain't doing that quest. No, fuck that. No, we're doing Castle Access. Also, why is recommended level fucking level 40? Chapter 5. I'm 10 levels above that. Stop, game.
The place Timna lives. It's so different from where they've got us staying.
I dare say being
oh,
one of those
out
6
there.
houses sets one apart from most of the city residents too.
I have a fast travel out there, actually. Let's go right on over there. Again, I'd like to just provide one more warning. I am remembering now how kind of spoilery like everything around me is right now. Just like the location itself is kind of a spoiler. So, you know, if you plan on playing this game, which I do recommend you do, like aside from my enjoyment of Xenoblade in general, this is kind of one of the best JRPGs so far. And I've been told that like the ending of this gets like very, very good. Chugga Conroy even said that he likes this game more than Xenoblade 1, which is kind of impressive because he's on record saying that Xenoblade 1 was his favorite game of all time. So, you know, math that up. Hey, are you Miori? It's a very good game. It is. What? Miss Timna sent us. We're trying to get some ether cylinders. Timna did? Well, is that all? She ain't give you a message or something? Huh? A message? Don't think I'll remember anything like that. Right, no deal then. You can leave now. Come on, Senna Sidewinder, where you at? What? Look, this isn't what we were told. He's also on record of saying, why did I have to finish Xenoblade 3? It was the perfect excuse to ignore Twitter. Yeah, exactly. It's the game that should have never ended. Look, this isn't what we were told. I'm a busy gal, okay? Beat it. Senna Sidewinder, you know the quote. Hey, wait! Suggest to abandon hope. She give cold a shoulder? Oh, right, she did said to mention that the Nopon needs his money. His money? That wasn't the quote. Is that really what she said? To the word, to the letter, are you sure? Huh? Oh, was it needs are many instead? Yes, now I get it. I'll get them ready for you. Really? Oh, thanks so much. Great success! I see, so that's what she meant by the conversation going smoothly. Huh? It mean this person big Nopon fan. Only reasonable, really. Nopon in this game actually don't really have, like, crazy voices like Ricky. Or Tora, for that matter. Riku? Like... Riku has one of the the buffest, the deepest voices in this whole party. It's weird. He actually talks like this. I'm not kidding. The little blue puffball in this party, yeah, he's the deepest voice of us all. So, how many you need? 300 ether cylinders. Is that manageable? I'll check. Hold tight. Also, don't let anyone near the storage. Sure thing. Are we gonna like defend the storage? Don't let anyone near. Like anyone bother coming out here with a rock solid reason. It sounded like the faction she belongs to doesn't want any involvement with us. I imagine she doesn't want to be suspected of helping Ouroboros. Ha! Well then, we should give her a... Or should we give her a hand? The faster it's done, the sooner we can be out of her hair. Stay put. She said to defend the gate. She said to not let anyone near. I would assume that includes us. Yeah, let's keep watch like we were told. Huh? Something up, Mimi? I just heard something coming. It's coming this way. Yo, bird up! There were birds out here? Gee, I never would have guessed that there were going to be birds flying around out here. How could we have ever predicted that one coming? Whoa, check him out! Lance, you spoon! You right, Muppet? Why are they so big? Let's take them out before things get messy. I'm with you. For the record, I'm bad at doing accents. But everyone in this party actually has a different accent. I can't place all the accents, but I know Mimi or Mio has like a... she has like a Welsh accent. Noah has like, I guess, your more standard London accent. Senna has like more of an American accent because she's a Blade, which was a whole like race of people from Xenoblade 2. The only people in Xenoblade 2 who didn't have an accent. Fuck, I was gonna go for the launch. Let's do a smash combo. I don't think anyone has, I don't think anyone has the thing. The burst for the end of that combo. Alright, you ready for the best voice line? Get ready for this. Oh my god, she didn't say it. What the fuck? Set a Sidewinder?
Yes, I am.
Alright, never mind. I'll have to get into a battle in just a second because the way she says the word Sidewinder, it's the best. I heard a ruckus out here. Anything I need to worry about? I think a lot of the people here in this area have an Australian accent, which,
Again, I'm not good at accents, so if the accent that I do isn't exactly the right dialect, I apologize. Just want to let you know that.
not even slightly. Nobody's here. Right. I've prepared the ether cylinders. Take them and go. Thanks. Nopon don't really have an accent either. That sure is exactly 300 of those. Why'd they stack like that?
We should be done with the ether cylinders now. Let's get back to Mr. Salmon.
Okay, I'll do that. What is that? Scavenger Force. I think it's a different quest. I'm sure Riku and Manana will talk soon. I'll have you hear their voices. They're fucking wonderful, is what they are. They're beautiful works of art. All right, Salmon.
Job well done.
Oh, that's reverb.
To install. Expect to be shipshape by tomorrow morning.
That soon?
Salmon never flounder. Always get job done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you not necessary. Salmon is fixer-upper by trade.
What's that?
Ah, this is ultimate vessel.
Ultimate vessel?
That right. Even Vortexing Raging Great Sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats.
Boats.
Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's Salmon's dream.
Wow.
No, they're not making Shadow the fucking Hedgehog. No. Return to the Lost Numbers dorm. What the fuck? I just got down here. Why couldn't this motherfucker come up here? We did get something to discuss, so I guess I'll also discuss with the party about that thing while I'm at the campsite. Launch. Blade combo. Topple. Ice. Launch. Ice. Smash. Ice. Break. Me when I introduce myself to someone. Sorry, me when I introduce someone to Xenoblade 2. Ice. Break.
Can we maybe train?
There's no need to do that, Senna Sidewinder. We're already level 51. The recommended level for this is fucking, what, 40? We're good. We're good. However, they can become powerful. That raises their HP by how much? Oh, like 500. Sorry, I thought it was raising by 3,528. No, that's just the new stat. Okay. Any gems we can craft while we're here? I can do that. Hang on, let's look around. Ooh, we can do a level 4 version of this. Yeah, we'll craft that with materials.
And done.
I'm already
I'm saving
itching
up
to
my
try
gold
it.
coins, so I don't really want to spend them on gem crafting.
It's finished.
I'm already itching to try it.
That sucks. You better get a back scratcher, mate. Yeah, gem crafting in this is way easier than it was in Xenoblade 2. Sorry, 1. You just collect resources in this game. And instead of having to craft
already itching to
multiple
try
gems for everyone, you just craft up to a certain tier. So now, like, we can equip life-saving expertise 5 to as many party members as we want. Though it's a gem meant for healing classes, so you shouldn't really just do anyone. But you can, I guess, if you really want to.
And done.
I'm
Guess I
already
haven't done
itching
gem
to try
crafting in
it.
a while. There's a lot of available options for me, it seems. Not like I'm ready to craft. These go up to 10 as well, which is crazy. Just scroll through them. See, like this one, I was at a level 3. I never got the Kramit device fragment, or the quadrant cell for level 4, but I do have all the things for a level 5, so I can also just skip the
already
previous
itching to try it.
steps and just straight up craft the next best thing. We can go up to 4 with this one.
It's finished.
I'm already itching to
I
try
don't
it.
use all of these gems, but it's nice to be topped off. Options are good.
And done.
I'm already itching to try it.
Okay. I think that's good on gem crafting.
That should be about enough.
And we'll cook something up, so that way we have a side effect going. Don't need XP, so I'll spend a silver coin for this. Yo, sandwich and sauce!
Is everyone finished?
Clean your
body,
clothes.
clean your mind, I guess.
Oh, that's a hero quest for Riku and Manana. Oh. Okay. Let's
And
hear about
today's story
Ouroboros
is-
research first. I may do that Riku and Manana quest. We'll see. I guess that'll be their ascension quest. What kind of experiments is this person wanting to do on us exactly? What, are you scared? Well, but what if they catch us? What would they do? Then don't get caught. You know who the enemy is. The researcher was called Salazar, wasn't she? According to Caspar, she seems to spend most of her time at the research lab, close by the northern gate. If the rumors are anything to go by, nothing good will come of associating with her. I suggest we adopt a policy of active avoidance. Makes sense. I'd rather not end up as a test subject either. Let's do all we can to stay away from Colony Iota's northern gate. Okay.
We should talk about this.
How's questing going? I haven't been doing too much. I just got started on this segment, well, 40 minutes ago, actually. How time flies when I'm fucking playing this game. It's like actually real. Also, I missed that dialogue, so I accidentally pressed the button. Sorry. What can I say? If you know, you know. And if you know, you're gonna want to collect them. Probably something about fortune clovers. Eunie likes to collect them. There's your context. Isn't it mysterious? Seeing children talk about things never fails to bring a smile. Oh yeah, it's mostly children collecting them. That's right. You got a point to make, Xenolove? No, not really. So, you want to go join the City Brats, Eunie? Sounds like you'll have a lot in common. Oh, you absolute muppet! Come on, Eunie. No need to get worked up. Coin slices, you lot. Go have hobbies, will you? That's right. If they grow near the city as well, then we could have a little excursion someday. You're the only one here I can trust, Noah. If you're wondering if I'm embellishing Eunie's accent, probably a little, but actually she does have a lot of glottal stops in her accent. I've noticed, anyways, which is like going like, "You're the only one here I can trust." Like when you don't like fully say a word, that's a glottal stop. Now you learned something new today.
Noah, hey, how's tricks?
Voice acted
We're doing
cutscene.
fine here.
Side
Boliaris.
quest.
And you?
I am
same old.
10p.
Though we're not getting any provisions from home, so our supply guys are being run ragged.
Any requests for us? I don't imagine you called just to shoot the breeze.
No. Good point. Got a bit of info to share with you.
Yeah?
Specifically, it's about Colony 5.
Colony
I
5.
haven't been there.
I remember something about them being pretty highly ranked.
Yeah. We only happened to hear by chance, but apparently they made gold just the other day. Or so it seems, but we're not sure. Oh, go on. Last time a colony went gold? I think it was about 40 years ago. When you go gold, you're pardoned from fighting. That's why everybody busts their balls trying to rank up.
That sounds pretty familiar.
We did run into a ruined gold colony
we're not
earlier.
even hearing a peep about this from the other colonies. It's as if they're acting like Colony 5 never existed to start with. I've tried getting in direct contact with them, but I haven't heard a fart back.
He hasn't heard a fart?
The one in charge of Colony 5, or Solia, was close friends with our commander.
With Ethel?
That was very loud.
To give you
I'm
some
sorry,
background,
a little
some
bit.
2 years after the commander
Not
got
really.
us to silver, well, Solia managed it as well. Kamaravi might have been Ethel's rival, but Osolia and Ethel, they were sworn friends.
What, so if it wasn't for the thing with Kamaravi, you all would have made it to gold rank?
I guess you could say it was likely.
Then I can see why you'd be worried.
Yup. So I was thinking of going to take a look. Been 6 days since we lost contact. If there's been some accident, we could still be
Can
able
this
to help.
cutscene happen at any camp,
Are
or
you sure that's
does
a
it
good
happen
idea?
at this camp?
You got no flame clocks. What if you end up like us?
We'll get the spark out of there before that happens. But I'm talking about Osolia here. I ain't just gonna leave her. And if the commander was here, she'd do the exact same thing.
I really want to help out on this.
Whoa.
Maybe that's
Eunie.
why he's like so low
Seems out of the
res,
blue.
because he got like put into
Well,
this
you see-
scene. Oh, this is gonna go into that actually. Spoilers! Get out of here if you don't want that.
Why didn't you tell us this sooner? Gotta share this stuff.
Sorry. I just didn't really believe it.
So, what you're saying is, you think that in the past you were attached to a gold rank colony?
Could be.
So wait, if you went to another camp, it would say go to this camp. Really? So I just got really lucky with which camp I decided to take a rest at. This was I didn't go to any other camps. I just happened to be here. Good. Very, very nice.
This ain't some ash about wanting to know my past self or anything. A whole colony just fell to pieces. I have to know why.
You reckon Mobius have something to do with it?
Of what I saw, definitely.
So that's why. All right. We'll help you out.
No, I mean, are you sure? You know, I'd be glad for the help here, sure, but I really wouldn't want... Oh, enough of this already. Tell me this isn't exactly what you were hoping for.
Honestly, sorry to keep pausing here, but I have heard that this game's side quests, like particularly these hero quests in particular, like so like in Xenoblade 2, they had main story stuff that often felt like side quests. In this game, apparently, some people have said they have side story stuff that feels like main story, which is actually kind of cool, if you ask me. Like, you can really railroad yourself and get through this game kind of fast, but there's a lot of side story that's apparently very good, which is why I honestly kind of wish I did more quests on stream than off, but I also am tired of going on YouTube and then getting like characters' identities spoiled. I'm like, fuck you.
Saw through my clever ruse, eh? Must be losing my touch. I've seen that memory too, when interlinking with Eunie. And I guarantee you it was not a dream. I'm certain of it.
True. I feel the same. What do you two think?
No objections. Let's head out.
Yeah, I want to lend a hand as well.
There you go. Okay?
I owe you one, mate. Seems like I'm always getting you in trouble.
It's fine, Boliaris. We do have an obligation here, right?
Man, not to forget all that food you gave us.
Oh yeah, I remember you took seconds.
Righto.
This song is pretty fucking good.
After this. Let's
Realize I was
rendezvous
on the wrong
around
scene.
here.
The Orion Trail. Understood. We'll give our stuff a once-over, then get going.
All right. See you there.
Yeah. See you.
Bye-bye.
Noah? Friends make journey to Goldie Colony?
Yep. That's the plan.
Then, humbly asking to drag Manana along.
No problem. But why?
Manana.
Manana heard rumorings. Say that Goldie colonies have super real good ingredients lying around. Manana will take these ingredients. Resulting dishes will blow both socks and minds.
Trying to expand the old repertoire. Eh, Manana?
Expand!
That'd be really great, actually. Okay. Don't know why I'd ever refuse.
Manana, if you're going...
Rikugo. Naturalistic. Only answer is yes.
Why his voice like this?
I just said I won't refuse. We can all go.
I love Riku. He's so buff. Why is he so buff? Side story Eunie. Wait, Eunie? There's a side quest for every party member. And they feel like extensions of the main story. Ew. So wait. Why was this isn't... Okay, so this isn't Riku's and Manana's ascension quest. This is Eunie's ascension quest. Fro says, why isn't his voice deeper? Yeah. Hang on. I can give you what his voice should be.
Europan is bestest. I am here to tell you, don't forget to eat your broccoli.
Like that. You are forced to use Riku and Minata for this quest. Some of the side stories force you to use a specific hero. Yeah, I did, like I said at the start of the stream, not everyone is here, so I'll repeat myself. I did I did Xeon's Ascension quest off stream. Basically, to give a synopsis, I do kind of wish I streamed it, but to give you a synopsis, Colony 9 is like struggling with food resources after we freed them from the flame clock, and they want Xeon was trying to grow potatoes, but every time he grew his potatoes, because that's the way he says it, he fucked them up. And so we had to like keep paying this Nopon 10,000 gold to make it rain. What you should do is if you ever see a yellow exclamation point, save it for the stream. That's what you did. But it also took you like fucking like, what, 50 hours after you got to chapter 6 to actually do chapter 6? Like, I don't mind doing some of them off stream. Maybe if I could... If anyone wants to anonymously tip me to the ones that are like, just okay.
We found this.
Xeon's Ascension quest was stupidly long. It was. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't do it for that reason, because it kind of took me an hour and a half. Yeah, there was like one fight, and that was it. I'm in the wrong area. It's actually here. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going into the Orion tunnels. No. I'm going over here. The fuck is this? I mean, I've been here, but like, what do you want from me? My Mountain Dew is flat. You're flat! Hulk! Have I talked to you? I think I explored this area off stream. This is just outside of the city place. Yeah. There wasn't really much here. This connects back to the Orion Trails area. And like, yeah, over there's the city, so. Which I still don't really know if that's like Moritha. I don't know if this game will ever, like, go into what, like, the landmarks are. Like, I can tell you that that might be Moritha based on what I know. But I'm unsure if the game, like, people in this universe know what all these things are.
Good man.
We know what some things are, like Uriah, but...
Easy. It's up on the Loska Plateau. Should see it once you've cleared the cave.
It's like an additional quest.
What are we waiting for, then? This bloody Merc's giving me the creeps.
Or like an additional colony, I meant to say.
Eunie should cool jets. Guessing in Tiz won't help.
You'll be in a Tiz in a minute.
All he's saying is that we should play it
fuck
safe.
yeah, dude. I can't wait to get in that Tiz.
Correct. Especially if situation involve Mobius creeps.
All right. I am actually trying to control myself. If I start going crazy, nudge me.
Whoa. Where's the real Eunie?
I just don't want us dragging our feet, all right?
Should probably put them back in their actual outfits now that I'm realizing. I like wearing the clothing accessories, but it's also hard for me to tell what class people are unless they're in base clothing. So, we'll do this. Senna Sidewinder is here. Sidewinder! Pro tip for finding Ascensions, because you will never find this in the menu under System Hero Roster. There's a hint to everyone's Ascension quest in that menu. Okay, well, I'll look at that later. I'm not overly... I wasn't really trying to make this a side questing stream. But it seems to have become that. I do want to at least get to Aranthsia, or whatever the fuck it's called. So that way, if I want to like do some exploring off stream, which actually between now and next stream I probably won't have the time to, so I shouldn't really worry about it. I'll just play until I'm tired. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Oh, this is open. See, last time I came here, this was like gated off, but I guess it was just waiting for you to grab the quest.
Colony 5 should be just past here, huh?
Looks that way. Defenses look a bit tighter than at Lambda.
I don't need that ether channel. You're just trying to get something out of this given how long Maria Krat was. Well, it's not even just that. It's also just the fact that I haven't played this game like on stream in a week. And I have 2 scheduled for next week, but I think I'm only going to be able to do one of those. Because Thursday I have a dentist appointment again. So I might not actually be able to do this on Thursday, even though it's scheduled for that.
Still fresh. Yeah, this wasn't long ago. Who could have done him in?
Certified Himbot. Lands.
We can't just leave this be.
Fuck is that? What is that on the ground? Is that... Yep. Robot? What are they called again? Not a Pharaonis, right? Pharaonis are the big ones. What are the little ones called again? I actually forget.
Be super cautious around here. Yeah, sparks, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
Time to do the right thing, eh?
I forget what the little wheelie boys were called. The wheelie lads. I wheelie can't remember. Where's the button? There it is.
Be at rest.
I was expecting the core 6 classes to ascend all at once during the story, so it caught me off guard to see each character getting a side quest centered around them. Honestly, I was expecting the same, honestly. So this is news to me, actually. This is the first one of these that I've done. The only other Ascension quest I've done, like I said, is Xeon, actually. He was the first one that I found, because I was just... I think I have most of the colonies at 4-star now, so I was just kind of running through some colonies doing quests. Though for some reason I can't fucking find anything to do in Colony Tau, I think it is. Angie. Claws! I ate them all up!
These marks, considering their elevation, it can only be...
Right. Only something as big as Ouroboros or Mobius could make these.
Huh?
Poor people. Why are we breathing? Stop. Okay, so this game, Xenoblade 3 learned a lesson from Xenoblade 2.
Stand fast! Cease combat!
Oh, never mind. I'll finish this story in a second.
Yeah, you're Boliaris, right? Ethel's man, from Colony 4.
Yeah, that's right.
Then you guys... you couldn't be...
Couldn't be what?
No, can't be. You aren't friends with that monster, are you?
With what monster?
Thank the flames.
Huh?
Oh.
It happened so fast. First, the commander was promoted to gold, and the night after that, that thing came. You could tell it wasn't Agnian. Nothing native to these parts. Could tell at a glance. It was
Nice, they get
cackling,
promoted to gold and then they
having
just get
fun cutting our
nuked.
friends to shreds.
That'd be Mobius. Has to be.
Yes, but why attack Colony 5?
We came to find that out, right? Think. Must be a reason.
And the colony? How's Orsolia?
No clue. We were in such a hurry to save our skin. Scrambling for a place to hide. Then you guys showed up.
Right.
Well, she can't be all that far off. Shall we? Spark, yeah. And if any Mobius mudders are there, we mess them up.
Yeah. Looking
She
at these
said,
guys,
and I quote,
they don't seem under
"Fuck
Mobius
yeah."
control. But that makes them targets we need to protect.
No argument there.
Who are you guys? You're working with Agnes.
I'm David Buster.
Once we're done here, I'll tell you all you want to know. It'll blow your mind. Okay, let's get a move on, eh?
Before we do, we should escort these guys somewhere safe. Some of them are wounded.
Ah, too true. Definitely don't want them in combat. How about the cave entrance? They'll be safe as castles.
Cave entrance, huh? Yeah,
that expression
that'll
doesn't
work.
really work so much anymore, my guy.
We owe you.
We kind of, broke in there. That's a lot of yellow exclamation points. Wait, hang on, dead body. I missed a dead body, guys.
We can't leave it like this.
Look at him. Way over there. If I get too close to the body, they might hear me. Yeah, so Xenoblade 3 said, we're gonna look at the side quests in Xenoblade 1 and 2. We're gonna figure out what do people hate the
These weren't
most.
here before, were they?
Bore-ass quests.
Have they been drawn by the husks, maybe?
You know, fetching random item. That's like a rare drop. Okay. Well, we're gonna get rid of those. Which were kind of rare anyways. And instead...
Mess it out.
Goodbye.
Guys, get ready to fight.
Nope. No, he's wet! And instead what they decide to do is, escort missions! Yeah! There's one rare item drop quest in 3. Just one? That's brilliant. Sidewinder! There we go. It sucks ass. Good. I mean, there's a couple of quests I've noticed where you have to keep feeding like a dude like multiple different collectibles, but like you don't have to give him the same collectible necessarily. Like you give him like a pool. There were a few of them like that in Xenoblade 2. I think they're done pretty well here. Those quests.
And I was the MVP.
What I was gonna say earlier though was the thing that Xenoblade 3 learned from Xenoblade 2 was not to have every party member talk at once. So sometimes when you do an art, your character just won't say anything for the sake of not being too fucking noisy, like it was in 3. Oh, sorry, in 2. Because in 2, anytime anyone did anything, they would always make some noise. Which I didn't mind. I found it hilarious, but some people really were annoyed by it. So they quieted this game down. It's like 50%
We'll
now.
press on to Colony 5.
Thanks. It's really us who should be going, but how can we ever thank you?
These guys are doing all the fighting. Thank them.
Fighting.
I'm just along for the ride.
Oh, cheers.
Nice smirk.
Come on. Anyway, you just leave finding Orsolia to us.
Okay.
They're gonna die. They're gonna get murked by the fucking Mobius. He's gonna get mobbed. There's something interesting about this quest, but it's a spoiler, so remind me to tell you about this after you beat the game. Oh, don't worry, I won't. You are asking me to remember? To remember. Jerry, I'd like you as a sub, since you're a sub, I'd like you to type into the chat Sir Boulder, and then look at that emote. That's me. That will be me. That is what I am. The Boulder streamer. We've been over this. -5 on the memory skill tree. Speaking of skill tree, I took care of some skill tree stuff for the Ouroboros off stream. He typed the emote and then he did the and Knuckles thing, which I forgot was honestly part of my channel. Yo, Zubat. Zubat into cave. What it gonna do? What is this? Oopa! Oopa! Oh, are we going like back into the city from here? Didn't I see this on the map somewhere actually? No, never mind. I thought I did. Am I doing the Splatfest tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming Team Rock because, well, I'm a Boulder. Team Rock between noon and 3 Eastern is when I'll be streaming. I'll be playing with my friend Ellie. And I think Froze from chat joined Team Rock as well. If you're Rock, you can join us if you'd like. I think we just have the 3 of us. Because we can do 4-player matchups in this Splatfest demo, right? Team Scissors because Big Man. Fair. Froze was originally like, but Big Man! And I was like, you're right.
I see you. Gotta face me. You didn't disappoint.
Sidewiner! I was like, you're right, but I am the Boulder. You come back to spoilers. Well, then don't come back. This isn't spoilers. I'm just sidewindering.
You look great.
It's a side quest. This isn't the main story anyways. But yeah, if you're avoiding, if you were like lurking or something and then you just look back.
We better prepare for the worst.
No worries if you need to abandon the stream. What is this? This is a pretty spoilers side quest. True, but this current moment isn't spoilers. So you don't have to worry. Unless you didn't know that the party does in fact go into caves in this game, which I'm really sorry to have revealed that. That's really fucking, I should have considered that. But no, if you gotta leave, no problem. I don't blame you. Oh, my capture card just glitched out again. Hang on. What's going on with that? Huh? Huh? Yeah? You guys still have audio, by the way? Also, that's looking a little loud. See, I turned the volume up. I need to look at the game's volume mixer again and see if there's... Is there a difference between cutscene volume and in-game voice volume? Because in-game voices, I'm looking at the mixer, they get rather loud, and I think at times it can be hard to hear me. But I also feel like when I have the things at my default stream settings, you can't fucking hear the voices sometimes in a cutscene. Monolith has never been good at audio mixing, though. This isn't really news. You can hear me well over the game voices. I did just turn it down, though, as well. Well, that's good. I was listening, like, just through headphone audio to check some level stuff with one of my previous Xenoblade streams. And I felt like the voices were too loud in that particular stream, but I don't remember which one that even was, to be honest with you right now. So that could be old news bears. Okay, we're gonna do this. Music affects the voice. Wait. No music affects voice acting and system. Huh? Wait. The music slider affects the voice acting and the system sounds? What? I'm confused. I am brain rotting. Okay, so for here's a question for you, Jerry, since you're an expert, I'm going to guess. So in chain attacks, you can get damage multipliers if you stick to people of the same clan. So for example, if I went Noah and then did Lands and Eunie in my chain attack, there would be TP bonuses for that. Is Riku and Manana considered to like work for both clans, or are they one clan, or are they neither clan? Where does the TP bonus come from there? They are both, okay. We're gonna do... They're considered both at once, okay. Does anybody have a... I know someone has days, because that kept happening. Does anyone have a launch art right now? I don't think so, actually. Yeah, we don't have... We've got 2 people with days arts. Should probably take a look at Noah and Mio's arts. Noah's especially, because, like, this is, like, the first time I'm having him in the healer role. So, you make sure he's outfitted properly. Alright, so I'm not going to be extending this blade combo unless I do days, but that's it. That's all I'm going to get. Let's go for Tyon percent, which is my new favorite speedrun category. So we'll do this. What do they do again? Multiplies TP from next character to act by 125%. So oh shit. I probably should have had them go first. Alright, I'll use them next round instead. We're going to do... Days! Except this isn't Eunie. That was a lot of TP. I'm not gonna get a bonus for this, but... knock back mid-art enemy. It's not doing anything. It's on the ground, so... This is a smash art at least, though. At least I know I have that. Do I have a non-talent art smash? Yeah, that right there. I just don't have a launch currently equipped. I have one. I just don't have it right now. That was weird. It showed Riku's face, but Manana said something. Is that still going to do the 125? No. He doesn't get the attacker's first blood. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna do... I'll do a heal. And then we'll stay in the same group and do, I guess, this. I don't really have a lot of good setups right now. The only combo you are missing outside of talents is burst. Why is Riku up in my face like that? That was not who I wanted to come back. Fuck. This chain attack ain't looking so good. We'll do this. And then, I should have done her first, then Noah. Yeah, I'm not being very smart with this chain attack, am I? I'm just gonna go for this. We got a Bravo, at least 2 people will come back. A lot of damage there. Good. Alright, so we've done Taion, we've done Senna. We can Ouroboros with Eunie, so we'll do that. The only burst you should have should be Teach's talent art. There are no class available with regular burst art at your current story progress. Maybe I am mistaken. I haven't really been paying that much attention, though. Let's see. Fuck. I guess I might as well do this. $95. Alright, yeah, this is gonna go well. You don't get the back attack bonus, so we'll do demolition again. Nice. Oh, just fuck. So close. It is dead, though. Down. I love how fucking powerful chain attacks are in this game. Like, we didn't even get to see what this thing was gonna do at half health. And it's 2 levels above us, too. Oh, I just had a fucking wonderful idea. Alright. So... Shit. This is probably gonna... I was gonna do... Okay, hang on. Because I want to do them into Taion. But if I do them after I run Riku Manada, like even without TP bonuses, that's 100%. So that would push me over. I guess my best hope is to do very little TP with lands. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, cause look at that. Yeah, I wasn't gonna survive that if I did lands. So we'll do a big numbers with him. It's gonna get a 125 multiplier.
Hello, everybody. My name is Multiplier.
1124 damage percent. The amount of time I spend thinking about chain attacks technically makes these battles go a little longer, but I don't even care because, I mean, look at that damage output. Like, whatever this thing was going to do at half health could have been, like, really nasty. But now I don't even have to worry about it because I didn't let it get down to half health before it died, outside of my chain attack. Ooh.
This place not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Just death.
The flame clock. It's still glowing. Oh no. Almost empty.
There really can't be a lot of soldiers left.
Running on empty. It's time for a food review. Ashera is busted in chain attacks. Oh, I know. I've used her already a lot. Can't do that here though. I think I'm locked into Riku and Banana. Oh, hey, you're just chilling out around here. Hey there.
Rosalia!
You know who that was?
You don't.
Who are you? Oh, you have... There are...
Killed her.
Two of...
I wish I'd known you were paying a visit.
What is your
I'd have found a
fucking
much more
helmet?
practical use for this
Why
thing.
do they look like this?
You're...
Well,
You can call me X.
well, you have a weird face.
And this is...
You look like that
Well, he's just some
big
underling,
bad
so I don't actually care.
that I see in cutscenes.
Anyway, I count myself lucky. I mean, you popping up while we render judgment.
A judgment, is it?
Oh, did they actually work it out?
Work it out.
Oh, what? You
Her
didn't?
name is
Way to
X,
get my hopes
but it
up.
stands for
I
Xenoblade.
thought you
She's
said
the
that you worked out what's
Xenoblade!
going on with the colony.
I finally did it. I solved the game.
Ranks. With the ranks. Yes, the ranks. You've been so desperate to raise them. Just for a bit of comfort, you snatched away the lives of your enemies.
Are you gonna get to your point? Come on!
She's actually Xenosaga.
Are you
Oh,
some
okay.
kind of idiot? I mean, I've laid it all out for you. Just think a minute, it'll come to you.
Snuff off!
Fuck you!
I'll make it so you dopes can understand. Are you ready?
Her middle
Taking
name is
notes?
Xenogears.
It was us who made up all the colony ranks. Good old Mobius.
What?
First, we have the lowly dirt. Then there's tin. Tins go up to copper. Then you get iron. After that comes steel.
Look at that guy just like
Then you get
standing
badass
there.
silver. And finally, you've hit the top, gold. You've been falling over each other, trying to kill each other day by day. But why? What did you even make the ranks for? Because what else is gonna motivate you, eh?
Eh? B?
You humans, you need some
Why'd
kind
they
of
forget
goal in your
bronze?
little
Fuck
lives.
bronze.
You want to give your blades an upgrade? You want to eat some nice food? Or you want to live
You want that hot
longer?
body? You want that Bugatti? You better work, bitch!
All we did was give you those goals. And while you're trying to rise up, your life force grows brighter. So shiny. Isn't it
Her purple
wonderful?
tattoo is low res.
But then, once you've reached the top, there's nowhere to go but down.
You want that hot
That's
chip?
no good, is it? Then it's harvest time. One last gasp of defiance. Then we take what's stored up at your life's end.
So then, you're saying the gold rank's nothing but a sham?
I just told you, it's to motivate you.
Oh yeah, you motivated us real good.
Motivated.
You forced us to fight without ever knowing the truth.
Huh? What are you even... You've done a good job tearing the place up yourselves. Nobody's ever forced you to do anything. You
This
guys,
voice
you like
seems
a solid
familiar.
murder as much as anyone.
There's nothing to like about it.
For console
How could
X.
anyone like it? We live in fear, knowing nothing but fighting. We wanted to reach gold so we wouldn't have to fight. But you took even that from us.
Because you're idiots,
Anxiety hand.
surely. Just think about it real hard for 1 second.
I like that she like has
For
that
themselves?
though.
You did.
What a load of crap! You're the ones who never left us
Humanizes
any
her a
room to
little
think
bit.
about our actions.
You haven't got 2 neurons in your heads. All you have are the things we gave you.
This is Vale and Zenobia's voice actress? I thought so.
You ain't getting away with this. So snuffing little, do you?
Eunie! She just goading Eunie to make feathers ruffled. Keep head frosty.
But she's...
False.
Who's a raspberry?
Ouroboros. She want mistake making so she can give friend the finisher.
You think
Finisher.
scared? You. Smart cookie, aren't you? I was told
Scrumptious.
Nabon aren't supposed to interfere. Maybe they were wrong. Well, whatever. It messes up my plans just a little.
But I think it's about harvest time.
Time for Xenogears, Xenosaga, Xenoblade. Oh, they schmoving.
Colony info updated.
Okay, colony info updated. They're all dead. Yo, is that Luigi? Oh, fuck.
Life isn't your plaything. You won't get away with it.
That's what the music is doing. Alright, hit that sidewinder for me. She didn't say it. Fuck you! This man's is about to take the L. Probably should have looked at my arts before I went in here, because I'm brain dead. I didn't think to do that. So why is Senna Lens? Why do you have 0 aggro? Let's Ouroboros. Oh, I might have a burst art in my Ouroboros somewhere. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Not in this Ouroboros, at least. What? Were we toppled? No one's level 3 though. This is not looking so good. Why are we sleep? Why are we sleeping? They're doing very good. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reconfig this party. Noah is not a healer. He's just not.
Die.
I think it's weird how L was just standing there with 0 fucking lines. I think it's weird how his name is L. I've already played a game with Mr. L. I don't need more. Alright.
Leave the enemies to me.
We're putting people in classes that I know they're good at. I know you're already max rank, but you're a good
Leave the healing to me.
thaumaturge. However you fucking pronounce that.
I'll heal you right up.
Heal you right up. Okay.
I'll keep you safe and snug.
You need to do some defending, I guess, because that's what my open role is. Unless, no, hang on. We'll have you.
Nothing's getting past me.
We'll have you do that, and then you can do some healing, I think. Even though this means she's no longer Senna Sidewinder.
You guys safe. Leave the healing to me.
Noah is middle of the road for all stats. Okay, well, I suppose that's good to know. Should probably look at this too. Seems good. Yeah, it seems good for what he's got. Do some of this. Probably just soup up on, yeah, agility would be great for you. What is this? Reduces aggro. Yeah, let's do that for the tank. Probably one of these. I guess that will work fine. Agility. You're not really an agility tank, though. That's only a level 2 gem as well. I'm not sure how much self-buffing she's doing. We'll do that. Can't change your equipment. As far as I'm aware, anyways. Yes, I know. Hang on. Let's do accessories. Sure. Give you some extra HP. Actually, no. You're getting that. Or no, you already have one. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. Not on strap. Okay. We'll do damage dealt outdoors. That's currently right now. Okay. That is now. It is now o'clock. Divining hair grip. 90% chance to avoid waking enemy from sleep when auto attack hits. Oh well. Maybe sleep isn't garbage in this game. Probably still is, though. Probably gonna do more physical stuff if I had to guess than ether. Okay, and then you need some healing stuff. Okay. Sure, we'll try that. All right, everyone is equipped. Let's look at skills. I guess I haven't done skills in a while. Now that's tactics. Increases the number of positional arts that can be set to the arts palette by 1. Extends the duration of buff effects issued to self. At start of chain attack increases TP by 6. Hell yeah. That seems good. You're currently doing tanking stuff. And you're an evasion tank, so that'll pair nicely. Okay, we'll just... What do I have? Critical hit? Sure, that's fine. I don't think you're doing any buffing in your current state. You don't have a lot of attacking things, though. That could be good. Sorry, I'm kind of reading some of these to myself to figure out what would maybe be good. Recharge speed by 40% when non-defenders are targeted. No, I don't want that. Critical strike, sure, that'll work. All right. healing license. Good. That's a good one. Boost critical rate of auto attacks by 75%. Do that as like a last minute recovery tool. In case she gets targeted, maybe she can do some healing. Reduces aggro generated. There we go. That would be good for you. All right. I think we're outfitted. All right. Fucking Tyon is dead. Fucking good. Also, I didn't look at my arts. No, I'm not. I'm not outfitted. Fuck. I might have to take some levels for this. They're pretty close to my level too, but they are Mobius, so, you know. Someone has an attack, is it one of the Ouroboros? Someone has an attack that does like additional damage against Mobius. Alright, this aggro is not being held at all. I need some like aggro up gems or something. Eunie's Ouroboros has it. Okay. Which may have been unequipped, as far as I remember. I don't really remember. We're building a chain attack quick, though. If I can get that chain attack, this will be good. Just try to keep people alive by doing this. It's the talent art. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, Sacred Cannon. Which is almost Sacred Arrow. A lot of these arts are references to Pyron Mithra. We'll do this. This is gonna make us go over, but it's cool. We can do a chain attack. Okay, let's see what we can do with this chain attack. Alright. Start with you. Bombshell Blitz. We're gonna do Tyon as our lead. Down. 73. We're gonna go into Senna with that, with a rank splitter double heal. Did someone say, yippee? Yup, that's Senna. That's the character from my Sir Bonk emote. She's amazing. I love Senna. She's a memester. You know that creature that people like do the confetti and it goes like yippee? People have turned her yippee into that. Oh, you're already aware of that? Okay. Yeah, it's fucking amazing, is what it is. Alright, you got a launch art now. No one is broke though. You also have launch. You have a side break, but I'm not ready for that. We'll just do this one. You're done! I'm aware of the TBH Senna. Is that what the meme is called? TBH? I just call it the creature. Like La Creatura. Because I don't know. Banana has what? Banana has banana? Alright, break. Good. Anybody have a topple? Ooh, you have topple. Oh! I actually didn't want that to go over. It's literally just called the TBH creature. Okay. So the chain attacks in this game, if you've played Xenoblade 1, the best thing I can describe the chain attacks in this game are if you remember how to do gem crafting in Xenoblade 1, I know, weird comparison, but actually that's what this is. So you build up the percentage up to 99%, or like as close to 100, and then you try to go really far over 100%. When you hit 100%, that's when you do your big attack in the chain attack. But the farther over 100% you go, the stronger the attack will be, and if you hit 150%, you'll be able to do extra damage and additional stuff. And if you get up to 200%, you do even more extra damage and more additional stuff. It'll make sense if you play the game. But for the context of what I'm trying to do here, because maybe that doesn't make sense just looking at it. So Senna's gone. Also, you have a limited number of turns in the chain attack. If you play your cards right, you can have up to 5 turns, but that's it. Xenoblade 1 chain attacks could go for like 16. This one doesn't quite go that long, but with each turn you can have several people attack. So Senna went first. So for example, if through these 3 cards here I get lands to show up in a future round, I'll then be able to do another big move because I had lands and Senna both do an attack in this chain attack. And because they're like the partners, you get like the partner move, essentially, is the best way to describe it. There's a way to get more than 5 turns when it involves a hero you don't have. Okay. Well, then we'll get there when we get there. There's other like side minor things that can affect how much, I'm gonna go for you. That can affect additional ways to gain more percent, but basically right now, these purple numbers indicate what the base percent they're gonna add to the tactical points in the top right is gonna be. But then, like, through their attack, they'll usually do anywhere from like 5 on a really like poor choice up to like, I've seen as much as like 25 or 30% be added. Probably can do even more than that. No, definitely can. And then there's like multipliers that can happen. Like if Taion goes first, attacker rolls, if they go first in a chain attack, their percentage gets multiplied by 125% of like what they had. Which would be really big for Taion right now, but I don't want to push him over yet. So we're gonna do a launch, I think. I don't think anyone has Smash anymore though. This song is the Get Ready Ouroboros song from the ad. It's a good song. I wish it didn't quite play every time you did a chain attack. Particularly during... This boss fight's fine, it's a side boss. But like, there's certain bosses in this game that have unique themes, but even when you go into a chain attack during those boss fights, you still get this same song. It is the chain attack theme, but I wish it didn't play in that context. I'm gonna go for, you can't daze because now we've gone into the smash combo, but I'm gonna do this. This may not have been the best decision I could have made, but I need... I need this. So 180%. So basically, after you complete a round of a chain attack, one person can come back in the chain attack, but if you get over 150%, 2 people come back. So I can either do Eunie or Senna's, or Ouroboros next, if I can pull this off, which I can. It's just a matter of how efficient will I be. Both are fine options, I guess. I'm gonna go for Tyon for the healing. Smash damage is dependent on how much the launch gauge has depleted. So smash damage in chains is insane? Oh, I actually didn't realize that. So the longer you wait to do a smash, the less damage it'll do? Okay. We're gonna do high aggro. Noah may have been a good choice. I don't know. That's risky. With his 125 multiplier, Noah could have possibly single-handedly put me at 100%. It was risky, if you're wondering why I didn't go for that. I guess I'll just do this like I usually do.
I'm with you.
Well, 150 ain't bad. 156. And your damage multiplier goes up every time you actually complete a row. Tyon being a attacking class right now made that fucking amazing. See, now we got big numbers on Tyon. That's gonna be something spicy. So I'm gonna do another heal on hit. And cool thing about healers is no matter how much TP you put into them, unless it's one specific healer, which sucks, no matter how much TP you put over the limit, healers will stop at 99%, which makes them perfect for setting up for really big boy damage. Down! Now that's a big boy chain attack. The AoE on this might even really affect the other one. I don't see them, though. They may have despawned. Yeah, your 7th party member, they're done. Your 7th party member kind of has their own set of rules when it comes to chain attacks. Well, this will be a lot nicer now that one of them is down. Nice burst. Yeah, that was just a talent art there. Just sent a Sidewinder. Oh, she's not sent a Sidewinder right now. Fuck her then. I don't care. L is fucked 2042. Pretty much. These chain attacks build very quickly in this too. Like I'm already halfway to another chain attack. I think that's part of like my current party build. Like cause we're doing a lot of crits and I think crits add to the chain attack a lot. But we can do a chain attack. I'm gonna stay as you, and I'm gonna do a Ouroboros exclusive chain attack since I have an interlink level 3 ready. There's also chain attack building accessories. It's like the one time I've actually used that at the appropriate time. Typically, I don't find the Ouroboros exclusive chain attacks to be as effective because you can only do Ouroboros arts with them, but they're cool. I like doing them. This probably won't actually kill this guy, but that's fine. So we're gonna go for AoE Pierce. Another heal on hit. Set it up for big numbers. And then I'm going to bring Eunie out, I think. Because I want my strongest member to come back. If a defender ends the role, I know there's a lot to take in here. It's complicated, but when a defender completes the last move in the chain attack, it'll guarantee whoever has the highest TP to come back. They just like came out of that mech. That doesn't matter with an Ouroboros though. Oh right, because everyone comes back, right? I forgot. So I actually probably should have gone Noah there then. Oh well. Okay. Well, in that case. Shit. I didn't want that. Fuck. Yeah, that was a blunder. Though, even though we only had 2 rounds of the chain attack, because that's all you can do in an Ouroboros chain attack, 750 damage % ratio is nothing to scoff at. $500,000 damage in 2 rounds. Ain't bad. It's been a week. It's fair to forget small details like that. Yeah, I'll probably forget again next stream too. And that's only going to be 2 days from now. Are you level 2? What does 0 charge mean? Whoa. What the fuck happened? They nuked themselves. No, do the winning rush. Do the winning rush. There we go. Fucking forced blade combo. Resets the enemy's art charge. Oh.
I think you're
Can that happen to me? That sounds like it would suck.
Mobius and all.
Cheers
I killed
for the
you.
compliment, but I'll tell you one thing. I ain't doing this because I like it. I'm just doing this to survive.
You don't change. You're still just a grunt.
You're
Why do you have like
desperate
death
to kill
sight?
just because you're afraid of dying. That's where you're wrong. This isn't just for me anymore. A lot of people's hopes are riding on this. So now I ain't afraid. I'll carry these hopes as far as I can.
Yo, can I get that
until
weapon?
we've made the world how it should be. Oh?
That's like that one item in Smash Bros.
All right. How far can you take this? Guess I'll wait and see.
Oh, look! Just can't wait to escape, can you?
Well, of course. I'm a busy girl after all. Can't spend all my time playing with you. Bye-bye!
You know what button I'm gonna press, right?
No. Okay.
Huh? What's it all been for, eh?
Beans?
All of our fighting. We struggle on and on. But at the end of the day, it never ends.
As long as we live, all we can do is fight on. That's not going to change.
You saying there's no escape?
Depends how you look at it. Sourcing ingredients and growing crops. You'd call doing those things a struggle, wouldn't you?
Every time with this fucking
You
song.
say some weird stuff.
Fight, struggle, they're just words. And what's important is not the words, it's what you do.
Innit? What's inside's the most important thing. You know, I think I'm starting to get it. I've got you, Ethel, and all the others to thank for it.
So, you're not afraid anymore, then?
We're the same as everyone else. We're not perfect. Even now, we still feel fear from moment to moment.
And still, you'll go on?
Yeah. We want to make sure we'll walk the path we want to, just like Ethel once did.
No matter where it goes, right?
Wish I could see that place, but the weather fucking sucks. Quest complete! It turns out colony ranks were devised by Mobius to stoke the colony's thirst for war. But still, the adventure must go on. Rank cap for this level is now lifted. Class rank can now reach level 20. Well, time to put everyone in that rank. Yo, shit smelling rank in here. Put you in your actual class for the first time since the beginning of the game. Seriously, like a lot of the cutscenes put them in their default outfits again. I'm like, I haven't seen half these characters actually do their roles since the first 10 hours of the game. So I just lost a tank, so I need a new tank. Let's see how this works. I use her every now and then in this, but not that much.
Do what you have to do, and let's make a difference.
Yeah. I wondered, have you looked at the level 20 Master Arts yet in the class menu? Wait, what class are you? Oh, you're her again.
I'll keep you safe and snug.
Arts. Well, no one's hit level 20. It's in the class menu, though. ZR? Master Arts Deflector Shield. Oh. Blossom Dance! Yo, I need to get Blossom Dance on everybody. I have actually looked at this, yeah. I forgot about this, but yeah, I've looked at some of this. It may have not been on stream, but I've looked at some of these. I find it interesting that other people can get Overclock Buster. Like, that's not just exclusive to Noah. That's the one where he pulls out Lucky 7, right? Or am I mistaken? Hang on, let me actually look. Class.
Leave the enemies to me.
It's his talent art, but he has 2 talent arts. Yeah, and, oh no, wait. Is it Overclock Buster or is it Infinity Blade? Infinity Blade was his default. What? Also, look at this. He has no art set up for his default class. That shows you how long it's been.
Night hunt.
I'll just throw some random shit on here, I guess. Oh, God.
Giant swing. We'll forge our own way.
Stop yelling! I don't have a lot of like status causing moves for her on a healer. Doesn't cause us sleep. Jerry, in your opinion, is sleep good in this game, or is it still just as garbage?
Violent flurry.
I guess I'll just do a bunch of healer arts for now.
No love lost.
Until I get something better. Sleep was good in Xenoblade 1? My problem with sleep was that, like, they would fall asleep, but then they'd just instantly wake up. It's bad in this game. But debuffs in general suck in this game. Yo, don't be mean to my friend Sidewinder. It's not a debuff, but it's a good move. In case it isn't obvious, I have an obsession with that move.
Violent flurry! Aerial slash!
It'll be like double attack. Oh, your other arts.
Lightning strike!
Lightning! Why does this man's have nothing equipped? No. No. She does do buffs, though, actually. Problem with debuffs is the enemy resistance is ungodly high, which is why Tactician and Stalker are bad. Alright, never mind. Just gonna set her up for that, I guess. You're doing buff. You're doing like meat tank in this role, so we'll put you with these, I guess. Always good to have auto attack interval down. There. We do have 3 tanks. I don't know if we necessarily need all that, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, you're always gonna have 3 of something if you have a hero with you, so. I only have 153 SP. I don't think I can level anything up in any of these, probably. 188, maybe you? Oh.
A new power, eh?
A new power, eh? This is Fire Emblem Warriors.
More to add to the playbook?
Trust me, when you go and do like a shit ton of those back to back, it's the same line every time. Is this okay? Great! Is this okay? Ah! Yo, where we dropping, boys? Fucking supply drop?
Is that a supply drop?
Fuck? Yo, this one better have a USP. 3 Hopes doesn't do that? That's good. I still need to get around to 3 Hopes. If I don't stream it, I'll probably play it on my own at some point.
Is this like a rare thing?
It'd be a waste not to claim it at this point.
Oh, I'll whack him good.
This is an Ethernet! What are you doing here? Fuck off. This is my treasure. I'll stream it? If it's voted for. I mean, no, you're right. I mean, it is more story focused than like the original Fire Emblem Warriors. I probably will, at least at some point. I don't know if it'll be soon necessarily, but I am interested. I like Three Houses lore. It's just, I don't think I'd stream the whole thing, as in like all 3 routes. Unless repeat routes are like really fast.
I'm the girl with the gall.
She's a girl with the gall!
Let's do it, Lance.
Leave the muscle to me.
You still hate the Black Eagles, dude. Who, Hubert? Or is that like comma dude? Like you're referring to me as the dude? Or are you talking about the dude of the Black Eagles being Hubert? On 3rd playthrough, you unlock Gatekeeper. Fuck, I'm playing the whole game on stream, aren't I? Alright. Well, that was a big tangent and a half. Story time. Main story. I mean, honestly, that side quest was more main story than probably whatever the fuck I'm about to do. So, I'm not going to be going for too much longer, by the way. Less than an hour for sure. Because I feel, I don't know if you can hear it, but I've got like the vocal raspies, which means that it's time to stop soon. But I want to get to Erithsia at least. He's in the grass. What they gonna do?
All done.
Wow! Amazing!
It's all
Okay,
the
I'll
same
back to the
child,
next one.
but different colors.
I even brought the materials and stuff. Make me something mega cool, yeah?
Sure. What kind of blade do you want? Sword? Gun?
Fists.
Okie dokie.
Hey. If we didn't have to fight each other, you think that could have been Yoren?
Euron, did you ditch training again just to work on this stuff? Did not. I'm not skiving. I just had a bad headache. I gave notice too.
Excuse me? No one did that for you, right?
Yeah, I'm used to doing it.
Okay, it's done. Hold
Yeah,
on.
what have you got there?
Is that...
It's Sonic the Hedgehog! Kill Jester.
Who's that? Lance.
This one's Eunie, and this is Noah.
Hey, that looks just like me. Good job, matey.
Mighty.
Huh?
I love it, Euron.
Yeah?
Yeah. We don't have your talent. All we can do is slash and shoot each other. But you create things.
Hey, so who's this? We know someone like that?
Looks like a real tough fella.
He's a superhero.
It's me.
What?
This is you.
It looks nothing like you.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I want to end up like someday. Silly, huh?
It's not silly. I believe in you. I've seen exactly what you can do.
You think he's got what it takes? You're talking out your bum.
No, I'm not. He can do
Poor
it.
Shadow.
Right, Jorn?
There was like a warble effect when they said what? Yeah, I heard that too.
I'll try really hard.
I was like, what is that? I thought maybe my headphones were like doing something weird, but no, chat noticed it
He
too.
looked up to me, man. Smiling.
Sometimes it's hard to judge, huh? What we're supposed to be protecting. It all gets a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Even so, his smile was the real thing. We should cherish that.
Bro
Next time we
fist.
think twice.
How's it going, bro?
Who really needs punching?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Hell yeah, fist bump, Sonic Forces! I was trying to remember the lyrics of the song, but I couldn't. I'm bouldering. Nice wing clip through pillow. Spoilers. Oh, she has an eye? That's
So
a
you
huge
saw it.
spoiler.
Huh? Your husk. Your own lifeless husk. You've come across it.
How did you...
Your eyes. You looked like you were gazing into your own past.
That's crazy. Live long enough and you learn how to figure out stuff like that.
Oh, it hasn't been as long as you think. But
She has two eyes? You're fucking joking, right? She's got fucking...
What? No. How come you don't wake these guys up? Couldn't you use the help? Or is it because they'd just be Mobius fodder?
They can't be fodder. If we wake them up here, they'll be freed from the shackles of the flame clock.
So why then?
Because this is our fight. We don't know how long it'll take. And their lives are short.
So you don't want to get them mixed up in everything?
That's one reason.
And the other?
People need to learn who they really are. What they have to leave behind for posterity. I want them to wake up in a world that affords them that chance.
How do we discover who we really are?
It's that song again. Time to put 1+1 on the music counter. We're up to 130.
You won't find yourself there.
Huh?
You've got to look to the present and the future only. The one in the
Only.
past, it isn't you. You didn't make that, and it's not yours.
Make that?
But look to the future, and you can build yourself up however you like. You can become whoever you want to be.
I can?
You've got the power to do so. Be true to yourself.
Thank you. That's...
Well, that's what my dad always said.
Your dad?
But it goes for you,
The Nacho Bel Grande man himself.
True to myself.
I feel like Guernica would have fucking went to sloppy town all over some fucking plate of nachos. I feel like Guernica loved nachos. Oh, you're wearing your morning bathrobes, are you? Like a right magician.
Really? Did you seriously just burn your tongue again?
You saw that.
Well, your soup is one of the highlights of my day.
Really? Whoa, thanks. I'm flattered.
It was just the truth.
Want some to taste test?
For real. Good thing I
For
got up
real?
early.
That's just tomato soup in a cup.
You enjoy cooking?
Oh, it's been drilled into me. It's a ritual now. Can't really start the day without making a pot.
Where's my nanner?
I get you. 2 months,
My
huh?
nanner.
Since that battle.
Yeah.
You're tough. No joke.
Eh?
We heard from Eunie that you're just like us.
Oh, that part.
I've been plodding along, playing it all cool. But when we saw him again, I thought, nah, snuff all of this.
I'm scared too. Just so you know. Since Monica told us the whole truth, I've hoped... No. I'm sure I'll see Miyabi again. I'm so sure of it.
I'm sure of it too. Thanks, YouTube.
Yeah. But it sure beats ignorance.
That's what Noah thinks too. You're hard as nails.
What we don't know might as well not exist. It's an obvious way to think, but it isn't right. Closing my eyes doesn't mean evil disappears.
And so, you go on.
Yeah, I'll keep going. While my flame still flickers to the bitter end. With all of you.
You said it.
I just want to know why you poured a cup of hot tomato juice. Well, it's got like some beef stew or so. I don't know what that is. It did just kind of look just like tomato soup, though, and that's kind of it. The ship's ready. What was that exit? I don't know. Mr. Salmon must have pulled an all-nighter. It's all going to kick off soon. Our preparations should also be complete. Let's rendezvous with Mr. Salmon in the port. Have you never had a cup of soup? Well, not really like a cup of soup. I've had like a bowl of soup. Don't put soup in a cup unless it's like a to-go container. Sometimes they're like kind of cup-shaped, but I would say no. Well, no, that's not true. I did have soup in a cup when I was in Japan, but no, that's not here nor there. Let's. Oh.
You want me to leave?
Cup of soup is the thing most restaurants have. 2 sizes for soup cup and a bowl. What the fuck restaurant do you go to that has fucking soup? I live in a small, medium rare town. Okay? We don't fucking have anything here. We got McDonald's and Subway. Frost wrote, interesting. Now, why is cup soup a thing? That we cannot answer. That's for you to wonder about and God to know. Taco Bell. I also have that. That's true. I do. And my friend Tony hates it when I mention Taco Bell. I mostly just cook for myself, to be honest. These days, I try to eat out as little as I can. There's a quest here. Is that above me? Or is that below me? A wool room. I'm gonna think it's here. It's not. It's below. I was wrong. It's in the war room. It is. Fucking Travis, piece of shit. Oh, fuck. Ah, so you showed up. I don't remember this dude's voice. Are we getting more of that bounty? Yeah, you've done quite a few of those flame clocks now, huh? Fighting's only just gonna get more feasts from now on. I hope you'll be helping us with that. Oh. Okay. Did I actually get a colony when I just did that? Fuck. Affinity chart. I have it hotkeyed. Colony 5. Yeah, I do. But it's dead. I think. Let's cooperate. Is it dead? It might not be, actually. Oh. It looks like grayed out, though. A lot of the people died. It is dead. Oh, okay. Yeah, the flame clock's completely run out. Okay. I was gonna be like, oh, shouldn't we go back and like break that flame clock? But I guess if the colony dies, then there's no reason to. I mean, the console did that, so. Can you actually see what rank they were on the flame clock icon? No, they're the same texture. There are containers there. All right, well, I'll go back. Where's that? That was in Pentalus. Yeah, I didn't even. Good thing I fought that unique monster. I didn't even fucking explore that area at all. I got like teleported out after I fought the Mobius. Press Y. No. Is Y also just a hot map to go into there? Oh, that's that. I did a custom map. 'Cause you can, I like this. You can custom map your hotkeys here to whatever you want them to be. That was in response to can you see the rank? Oh. I guess, yeah, just the description tells you. Colony raised to gold. This one doesn't tell me what rank it was, though. Were they copper? When we fought them earlier? Well, cutscene did.
I'll follow you.
On it.
Why is Noah in his main clothes? Is he in his rank? They were just low rank. So like either dirt or that. Why are you in your sword fighter?
Leave the enemies to me.
What are you doing? Oh my god.
Leave the enemies to me.
It's time. It's time! Yes! I could become him! Beautiful. I love this this class system. So this place is spooky. You don't even get like music here. There is a point of interest right here. Oh, that's just this.
Topographical info updated.
I'll follow you.
9 is now 10. Right. They were copper, then they were going to get a promotion, and then now they're 10 because
Got a rare
yeah.
doodah right here.
Rare doodah! What do I do with all of those? There's a lot of tenderloins. I'm assuming that's going to be useful in crafting something. And I need, like, maybe that was the only place I could have found that. Oh, now we've explored this whole area. No one's commenting on me filling that in, though. Meaning there's still some, I mean, there's this, but I wonder if that's the only thing holding me back. No one said, like, wow, we almost filled in the map, like they usually do. I don't know what they are used for. Probably something. Yeah, Forness, the only reason why I haven't filled Forness is because the desert is fucking huge. Like you can see, I kind of tried to fill in some areas, but I'm not like worried about it. I'll be all right. Take care of that a little bit off stream. Is this anything? No, just a wall. Big Ring Man. Buffalo Wild Wing. That's his name. The rest of the regions, you have sections that are inaccessible still. Yeah. I mean, there's not much other regions. There's this area, which I've barely even touched. We just came to city, and that's about it. That's all we've done. We're about to go explore some more. Keva's castle. Well, I think it's obvious why we haven't explored most of that yet. Where am I going? I want to go down. I'm just going to go out to sea, I think, and then maybe poke my head around a little, and then we're going to be done. If my bruises and acres have ages. The Ouroboros around, I guess they're expecting Mobius to get more rowdy too. Curious about training. That's how Lance would say it. I've been waiting for you. Ship is steady ready. Okay, I'm counting on you to bust out and bring back Gondor. You're counting on us! Count on yourself. You're coming too, aren't you? I'll be accompanying you on the trip, but I'm leaving the actual prison infiltration up to you. Johnson, you're in charge of the infiltration. Understood. Try not to drag us down, Ouroboros. Worry about yourself. Simon, tell us about... I think is actually how that should have been pronounced. As said before, you cross along Earthia Sea on a good sharp ship boundary, then go to prison direct underneath castle. Ah, good, right through the fog. But here is a detail of importance. Even if I'll get there without bumps and bruises, island is surrounded by tall cliff on all sides. Boundary only run over water. After that, friends will need to proceed under own strength. So we just have to do our best to climb up the cliffs without getting rumbled? And if we can climb them just by doing our best, then that's great, but first it can't be done. The prison's in Agnes Castle. It's going to be more heavily guarded than any old colony. Right on the money. Before we head for the prison, let's rendezvous with a soldier hiding nearby on Vinisong Holm. Her name's Kisame. She's the only soldier who managed to escape from Hope's Rest. Noah, please, stop! Noah, stop! 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 Stop it! If we learn about how she managed to escape, we can use that information as in our infiltration. Is that right? Vinsing Holm is on the way anyway, so rather than fiddle with janky comms, I thought it'd be best to just go there and chat. Yeah, makes sense. Right, let's be off. Okay. Riku's hair isn't hair, it's a hat? The fuck do you mean this is a hat? Alrighty doodles, bestest of luck to friends. I thought Noah was wearing a wig. I mean, I guess it's more like one of those like fuzzy like Russian hats, I guess maybe? I don't know. But I mean like Nopod can have hair. Point right there. I think that's real hair. Why'd the music loop like that? Wait, are you not piloting us, Mr. Salmon? Salmon is tired after a long night of work. Please do not overwork poor Salmon. So, who's our pilot then? Pilot is inside you all along. Salmon can send information of direction to any iris, so anyone who wants to pilot can fulfill dreams. But, however, if break boundary, is punishable by mega spankings. She says you better count your days. Oh no. He's coming for you. Tora is hungry and coming for them! Yeah, we got it. Fine. Riku will volunteer for pilot. Is that okay? It's easier than working Levnis. Riku was our mechanic back in the colony. He's good for stuff like this. I trust him to lead us right. Can I trust you not to let me down? Riku make it smooth sailing. This Gondor person in prison is our key to finding about the whereabouts of the true queens. We have to pull this off. The castle beckons. Truthfully, it does. Piloting the boundary. Press A near the boundary to board it. Accelerate with ZR. Reverse with B. Hold L. Press A. Guys? 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 It's time. Time for boat!
Come on, let's hop on the boundary.
Which makes this the boathouse. I kind of wish the trailers didn't spoil this. Oh. Well. What? There's a pier right there. I didn't move any. You could have gone on the pier, you know. The fail boat. ZL plus down on the ship. Enter a rest area within the ship.
I've already got food on the brain.
Was that told to me? Did I skip over that? Or is this just fun secret? This is cool. Well, this is some fucking bopping beats. Not really beats, but it's a good sounding song. I think this song is just called Boat. Just a very me word. Stop! Pressing the wrong button. It's not A, it's Z, it's ZR. Okay. So we've never had a vehicle in a main Xen. Well, we had Skells and X, which Skells were more or less just an extension of the party in a lot of ways. There's a container over there. I see this. With the power of strength.
Here we go.
She's gonna do that with one hand. Why is she so strong? The boundary is the name of the ship, but it sounds like he's saying you better not find an out-of-bounds glitch or he will cut your neck. I added the your neck part. It just says he'll cut you, but I think that makes it better. The boundary is also a bit awkward to control. That's fine. I'm imagining this is the only area. It is a little awkward. I'm noticing that. I'm imagining this is the only area with a boat. Stop doing that. I just got done playing Mario Kart. Accelerate was A. Come on now. You're gonna make me hold the fucking Z button. So yeah, it is Arithia C. This is just Arith C 2.0. So we're immediately taking side detours. I kind of barely noticed this. It is a little jank in the way this thing moves. I think it's cool though. I think ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna like this area, I think. Where's my counter? Tools +1. There it is. Scales were a thing I liked the concept, but not the execution. But does it shoot beams? I don't know. Does it? I don't know. I just got to this part in the game. I don't know. Jerry, does it shoot beams?
Not to worry. Just stick to the plan.
Yo, stay the fuck away from me. You know what? No. I'm gonna kill you and listen to samurai funk jazz. I actually like the Skells a lot, but I think I like Xenoblade X more than most. I really like just the exploration in that game, and I've never really watched a lot of mecha anime or anything like that. I've watched a little bit of Code Geass. Now, definitely not when I first played X. But you know, this area kind of reminds me of Bionis Colony 9.
Good thing we found this.
Just like the canyon itself. Oh, leading up to the sward.
Huh? Is that?
No, it's not, Noah.
Oops, they found us.
Be glad the boundary doesn't have combat. A lot of the enemies in the middle of the ocean are level 70. Oh, fun. Honestly, I thought the boundary was going to be more like controlling junks, and then like there would be combat. I see there's a container back there. I'll go back there in a bit.
They found us.
I'm really not going to go too much longer though, actually. I'm probably just going to head down this path, see what's here. I'll get the container next time, I think, actually. Back off. They're destroying that thing. Modesto Valley floor.
Perfect timing.
So this is like something else entirely, actually. Where is this? This is still here, but like, okay. Like I figured that this was gonna connect here, but this is quite large. The quest that I have a discussion for is a quest I'd recommend doing on stream. Okay, I'll save it. I don't think I'll have a lot of time to play this off stream. I'll be streaming this again on Sunday, after Soggy Craft. So, yeah. In fact, I think I'm honestly gonna just save and end right here. I'm feeling my voice die as I like progress. I struggled with that last reading block.
So hungry.
Sucks to be you. You're gonna starve for 2 days until I come back. Tomorrow will be fun. Yeah, stop by if you want to watch some Splatoon. I know you're not gonna be on the same team as us, Jerry, but maybe it would be fun to stop by and taunt me. Yes, right here is fine.
Can't forget our progress update.
All right, well, there you go. You're making a mistake in playing the test fire. Why is that? You know, as the test fire approaches, I'm actually kind of feeling myself being kind of excited for Splatoon 3. Haha, dualies go brr. I haven't even looked at what weapons will be available. Apparently there's like 26, which is way more than previous Splatoon Splatfests. So all right. I haven't made the schedule for 2 weeks from now yet. I'll probably get on that sometime tomorrow after Splatoon. So for now, all I can show you on the end slate here is what's coming up this upcoming week. But we've got a busy week next week, like I said before. Probably only going to be able to stream this game for sure on Sunday after Soggy. And then I have one scheduled for Thursday, but as I had mentioned, I have a dentist appointment. If it's like my last dentist appointment, I can swing it. I might be later than what the time on the schedule says, but because when I wrote the schedule, I forgot about the dentist appointment initially. But yeah, that 5 to 8 might look more like a 6 to 8 on Thursday. We'll see. We'll see. But you just saw there, that was what the schedule looked like. We're going to be doing a lot of collaborative stuff with my friends Fish Ellie and Tony on Wednesday for some more Kirby. And then Tony will return on Saturday next week for some SRB 2 cart. So if that's a part of your interest, then do stop by throughout the week next week. Otherwise, tomorrow, Splatfest. Penultimate Soggy Craft stream this Sunday. Finale Soggy Craft stream the Sunday after. And I don't really yet know what's ahead of that. So, this could be the last Prime stream on Tuesday upcoming. Really? Because that's only going to be like a hour and a half block, I think. because, or maybe about 2 hours because of Metal Gear also being on the same day. Really? You still think so? Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll write one Metroid for the week after, just in case. And then I'll rewrite the schedule if I finish it then. It won't be too big of a deal. That way we still have it scheduled and it doesn't get shafted too much more if it doesn't work out. But, alright everybody, thanks for watching. My voice is tired. This is also a long stream. Almost 6 hours in total. 2 hours 40 here. The rest was over on Mario Kart Land, about 3 hours there. So, damn. Good stream though. I really enjoyed it. And guess what? I'm looking at OBS right now. Last couple of streams, there's been like 15 drop frames. Like, not a lot, but just, you know, some. This stream straight up says 0, and that makes me so fucking happy. Xfinity, I don't know if the Xfinity guy actually did anything. But so far, so good. No internet issues since he's been by. So that's really fucking a relief for me. That the Xfinity issues were really starting to piss me off more than they should, honestly. But all right, I'm out. You guys have a good rest of your day. I think Tony is live, so I'm gonna just verify that real quick before I go offline. He is. Okay, so I'm going to raid out to just verify that real God, you don't want to hear that. I'm gonna raid out to Tony Pizza TV. Be sure to say hi, follow him if you don't already, and I will see anyone interested in the future. All right, take care everybody.